Hi, I'm George Nordhaus, Chairman of the USA Insurance Network and of Agencies Online. I'm about to show you the most effective way you can keep your agency name in a very positive way in front of your clients 4 or 8 times a year for as little as $1 total, depending on how many clients you have, of course. But would I kid you about that? I mean, look below. 10 minutes from now, you can have solved your client contact problems for years to come. Well, I, for 30 years or 20 years, was the leading producer of agency newsletters, and 30 years we published them. We wrote them, printed them, sent them to agencies, and they sent them out to their clients. Wasn't very good looking, wasn't very sexy, but at the time it was about as good as anything we had or anybody had. And then came the internet, of course. But as soon as that did, my new firm, Agencies Online, began providing these newsletters as you see them there, and they were personalized for each of the agencies. Like the content was very challenging. The audio overview was a unique feature. Agency website was linked to it, and so was Get a Quote. So it worked pretty well. We used Constant Contact. We distributed the newsletters to our agency's clients. In fact, we still do that. Okay, and then came a plethora of competitors. Well, when you go to Google insurance newsletters, you'll see. My guess is there's probably 100 producers of newsletters now, and agency newsletters. But my AO partners, Val and Bill Jordan, had the great idea we should do something different. And then they came up with the concept that we should offer something nobody else does, a news magazine. So, well, here's what the personalized news magazine looks like to the agency's clients, the new one. This is 2018 or 2018. People, want to be different and they want to see something different. Here's the commercial lines of the business. It's called Business Insurance Digest. This one runs from, well, both of them run from 14 up to 21 pages, depending on the content for the month or whatever. Then the light dawned. The reason I'm showing you all this is I think these are so well done. There's such a neat idea on the page. They flip and you hear them and all that. And the diversity of copy, the many pictures, and the ease in reading, we decided to sell our news magazines as standalones, not just for our agencies online members or agencies that subscribe to our total marketing system. But, well, let me show you what I mean. Here's what the viewer clicks on the picture when he or she sees this, when you send it to them. And here's what they see, and they hear the pages flipping, and as they go through them, they get 4 subjects immediately. Almost all of them have four major subjects. The personal and the commercial ones do. They're the news magazines. As they click through, your visitor can take action right on the news magazine. Click right on it because it's live. For example, here they can order the OSHA standard workbook. The lots of pictures, and that's what I like about them. They're very visual, and people really seem to like that. Easy to read, and once again, well, there's usually a link or two on each of the facilities, so those interested in knowing more just want to press on it, and there you go. So now I think that's just the perfect time, because if you're looking for a unique way to communicate with your clients, consider the agency's online news magazines. Once again, one for personal and the other for business. You can send them out in an email. You can put a link on your email signature. You can send in an email blast via Constant Contact if you want, or provide the link from which a client can print the latest issues. These magazines feature flipbook technology, and I mentioned that to you before, and they're full of the tips and the features, product features, and risk management stuff and so forth. Very well written, if we do say so. And if we want to use our Constant Contact, or if you want to use Constant Contact, let us know and we'll get you all the information. See the order form below. Okay? And if you want to create your own email or use your pictures to send the news magazines to anyone you choose, that's fine. On that Google page I showed you before, you can link to a ton of images you might want to use. There's no limitation on the number you can send. If you do it yourself, it's no additional cost. You can send them out as many as you want to. And my gosh, the amazing thing that Google alone, Google Images has hundreds of these things. Val or Bill Jordan could show you at any time you want to see them. So Usually, well, under this presentation, there are two examples of the news magazines, two different choices from two different quarters. Go down and click on them. And just imagine if your clients could get one or both of those every quarter, the personal and commercial lines. Wow, that's like it. The prices are so inexpensive. That's the entire year. The average cost for a client depends on your numbers, but I mean, it goes way, way down. They can keep your name in front of them. There's no limitation on it. It's just a beautiful way of communicating. So I predict that your higher retention and referral rates will easily cover any costs involved with this exciting new communications program.